Did you hear, Harry? It's been really hard. All the views and opinions expressed in this video are my own personal views and in no way represent the views or opinions of PinterPolitik.com. Apa khabar Indonesia? Today we are talking about cancel culture.
Cancel culture claiming a new victim. Teen Vogue editor-in-chief Alexi McCammon forced out just days before even starting her new job.
What's going on in culture truly has the ability to impact our daily lives. For example, can you lose your job for free thought? Will you have your speech policed at every angle, every aspect, every walk of society?
Cancel culture, the mob of failures that target people who, unlike them, create stuff people like and care about.
So what is cancel culture? Cancel culture is basically anything in culture that the loony left do not like. And that brings me neatly into our first example, Looney Tunes. Let's see a clip of Pepe Le Pew and Speedy Gonzales, and you tell me if this is okay or cancelled. Take it away, Pepe.
Ah, but you are so wrong, my darling. I love you. You are the aroma of spring flowers that bloom in the spring. Ah, the moon. Ah, the June. Ah, the swoon. Ah.
If you start walking, I'll ring the bell like this. And you wake up, see?
Hey, that's a great idea. See you in the morning.
Hold it, Duffy. How about the 5 pesos?
Oh, yeah, here you are.
Muchas gracias, Senor Doc. Nighty-nighty.
Good night, Speedy.
So what do you think, Indonesia? Did Pepe Le Pew and Speedy Gonzales make it through the cancel culture mob? Well, let's get the answer. No, they did not. Pepe Le Pew and Speedy Gonzales are not considered suitable entertainment to be aired on the Cartoon Network. Which brings me to my next cartoon, which is aired on Adult Swim. Now, Adult Swim is an affiliate of the Cartoon Network, which is owned by Warner Brothers, which owns Adult Swim. And Adult Swim airs cartoons after 8 p.m. And these are allegedly just for adults, but we all know that teenagers and young people are still watching the television after 8 p.m. So let's have a look at this next video, but I'll give you an advisory first. This is a deeply unpleasant video, and anyone who is sensitive, I advise you to skip this part of the video. Anyway, let's take it away. This from Adult Swim, owned by the Cartoon Network and Warner Brothers. Take it away. How about that disgusting demonstration for alleged entertainment? Is that permissible to be aired on the affiliate of the Cartoon Network, Adult Swim? Well, let's get the answer. Yes, that disgusting, horrible example of alleged entertainment has been aired on the Adult Swim Network, which is affiliated to Cartoon Network. Pepe Le Pew, same group, banned. Speedy Gonzales, same group, banned. That's permissible. That's the minds of these people. Let's move on to another aspect of cancel culture, victimization, because the lovies on the left, ooh, they love to be victims. And who's a greater example of a victim than Meghan Markle? This was her recent interview with her husband, Prince Harry, with Oprah Winfrey. Let's have a look at a few of the excerpts. Take it away, Oprah.
Did you leave the country because of racism?
It was a large part of it.
Did you hear Ginger there, old Harry? We left the UK because of racism. No, Harry, you didn't leave the UK because of racism. You left the UK because nobody likes you and they think you're married a gold digger. Anyway, let's go on with the interview.
Kate was called Waity Katie, waiting to marry William. While I imagine that was really hard, and I can't picture what that felt like, this is not the same. And if a member of his family will comfortably say, we've all had to deal with things that are rude and racist are not the same.
Whoa, racism again. Well done, Markle. Got out that ace card, racism, because she's suffered racism because she's a black woman. You don't look very black to me, but yeah, you're a black woman and you got a white dad who you didn't even invite to your wedding. Hey dear, but still, you suffered racism. Ooh, yes, we believe you. Let's go on with the lovey-dom.
The feeling is that this was our decision, therefore the consequences are on us. And despite 3 years of asking for help and seeing or visualizing how this might end, it was, I don't know, it's been really hard.
Did you hear, Harry? It's been really hard. 7-star living, luxury everywhere we go, fawned on and people at our beck and call, and it's been really hard for Harry and Meghan. Meanwhile, the rest of us, COVID lockdowns, wearing masks, social distancing, lives completely ruined, but hey, it's been really hard for Harry and Meghan, who can't finish their $11 million house. And Harry, boy, doesn't know how it's going to end. Well, Harry, I've got a prediction for you. It's going to be a divorce because she'll leave you as soon as you run out of the money and marry another sucker. So, what did lovey-dom, what did cancel culture think of this interview? Let's guess. And let's have the result. Of course, cancel culture loved that interview. But let's take a contrary point of view, someone that dared to air a different point of view. And that would be Piers Morgan in my old UK on Good Morning Britain. Have a look at Piers.
And I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
OK, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no.
Sorry. So, do you know what? That's pathetic.
You can trash me, maybe not my
No.
See you later.
I'm being...
And what happened to Piers? You got it, cancelled. Why? Because he dared to voice a different opinion and stand up for his freedom of speech. And because the lovey-dom, the media in the UK that are all for cancel culture, didn't like him dare saying that perhaps Meghan Markle is less than truthful. Okay, that one out of the way, let's move on. And what about what we read? Does cancel culture go after what we read? You bet they do. Just recently in the USA, Dr. Zeus fell foul of the social justice warriors cancel culture mob.
Tonight, conservatives blaming cancel culture after Dr. Seuss Enterprises announced 6 of the famed author's books will no longer be published because of offensive imagery.
The postmodernist, almost academic left, they are not satisfied until almost every single piece of literature, film, or pop culture is eliminated if there might be one thing that could be found potentially wrong.
With the woke culture today, Dr. Seuss gets canceled, Shakespeare gets canceled, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn gets canceled. Every past work can't match the woke standards of the liberals today, so everything's going to be canceled.
And Dr. Seuss is not alone. In various schools and authorities around the US, these classic books have been banned. Huckleberry Finn, Catcher in the Rye, To Kill a Mockingbird, Hear My Cry, and even in a school in Nashville, Harry Potter. But it doesn't end there. They've also decided that it's not necessary to learn from the great bard William Shakespeare, which has been deemed inappropriate and outdated. So, being the left, they surely must value women's rights and look to protect women's rights at all costs. Well, actually, no, they don't, because now Biden in America, that's President Biden in America, recently signed an executive order which allowed trans men, women, to participate in women's sports. And do women have a right to complain about it? Let's see what happened to some of those that did. So cancel culture is rife in the US and also in Britain, to be honest. So be aware, Indonesia, that it doesn't come to you. They are patrolling the internet highways to make sure that you are not having any incorrect thoughts that could be transphobic, homophobic, misogynist, bigoted, or anything else they deem, because these people are the moral high ground and they will ban and cancel anything they don't like, any voice or opinion they do not wish to hear. Isn't that great? Let's finish off with one more example. Grace Church School, a private school in swanky Manhattan, New York. In Grace Church School, can you say mum and dad? No, you can't, because in Grace Church School, they use inclusive, sensitive language. So you can no longer call your mum and dad, or mother and father. Instead, you've got to call them grown-ups, guardians, family, or just simply folks. Isn't that enlightened? And Grace Church School go a step further to release a guide to inclusive language, and I've put it up there for you. I hope you enjoyed our quick run through cancel culture Indonesia. Please join us on all the usual suspects on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, and you can follow me on Telegram. I look forward to seeing you again, Indonesia. Take care.